So you're thinking about moving to Royse City in Texas, and what you're thinking, well, is that way too far away from Dallas? Could we really make that work out? Well, it is quite a bit of a distance from Dallas, but that's okay. It's all in perspective, right? It really depends on your situation and, are you planning on commuting to downtown Dallas? Are you planning to travel quite a bit from the airport? I would say those would be your biggest deterrents of living in Royse City if that's what you're going to be doing on a regular basis. Now, if you're not, maybe you're working from home, remote working, maybe only you need to go to the office once or twice a week, depending on the situation. Maybe you're only flying once a month and you like that country living a little slower paced, then it could be a good option for you. So in this video, we're going to explore on the Google map everything you need to know about Royse City, and then you can check out our vlog tour after this if you haven't already. That way you can really get a good visual as we walk you around all through Royse City and some of the neighborhoods, so you can get a better idea if it's a good fit for you. So let's get after it right now. If this is your first time to the channel and you want to know everything about living in Dallas, Texas and the surrounding areas like Royse City, well, subscribe below, tap the bell for notifications so you can be the first to learn about the current market in Dallas. My name is Levi, my partner Travis, the team and I, we get calls, texts, emails every day and we love it. So whether you're moving in 9 days or 90 days, feel free to give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, or schedule a Zoom call, all in the description below. Happy to help you make that smooth move to Dallas. So as I mentioned, we are getting into Royse City, and let's just jump into the Google Maps so we can take a look and get started on this right away. You can see, okay, if you can't see, here's Royse City way out here, and then you've got a straight shot on I-30 all the way to downtown Dallas. Okay, so this is really about this is going to be about 32 miles. Okay, and so on a perfect day with no traffic at all whatsoever, that's probably going to be right around a 35-minute drive just to get into downtown Dallas. Now, the thing is on I-30 around in this section, when you get closer to downtown, they have a truck that actually drives over the cement dividers and creates an extra lane when you're driving in to downtown Dallas in the morning, and when you're driving back, they move those concrete barriers to create an extra lane as you're leaving Dallas. So that helps cut down on the traffic just a little bit. Now, here's something else is if, as I mentioned, if you're going to be commuting to the airport quite a bit, you can see again, Royse City right up here. You'd come down to 30, hit George W. Bush Turnpike, come all the way around here and pretty much enter in the north entry of the Dallas-Fort Worth Airport. Now, this is right at 50 miles, okay? So just think about that. If you're going to be traveling to the airport, at a minimum, you've got almost close to an hour trip. Now, if there's any traffic at all that holds you up, then you want to prepare accordingly, right? I always use the Waze app, and it has never really failed me on when I need to leave. But, George Bush Turnpike as well, it is a toll road, but I've never really seen any major traffic on that. It's very well constructed, 4 to 5 lanes wide, and you can breeze along that pretty easily to get where you need to get. But still, because you're out here, it's just going to take time. 30 is always a little questionable, especially crossing the lake, and especially around here when you get closer to downtown Dallas. But crossing that lake and then heading up over around there, well, that's what's going to keep things questionable. So let's get out of here. Let's zoom in a little bit more on Royse City. And again, if you like that slower pace of life, you can tell by look at all the greenery all around Royse City. Now, here's the thing. We've talked about this in other videos. This is what I believe helps keep prices in check quite a bit, is because here in Dallas, we're not landlocked, we're not waterlocked. We have room to continually grow and expand outward. So if you don't like the prices in Rockwall and you don't like the prices in Fate, which by the way, if you haven't yet, check out our full vlog tour and our map tour on Fate, then you can go to Royse City where you can find even more affordable housing. And we show you that in the video as you walk around here. But look at this. You have a Walmart Supercenter right there. So for those that say, well, I don't want to live that far out because there's nothing out there at all whatsoever, it's not really the case, because there you see, you've got the Walmart Supercenter, and with that, you could literally survive. But I believe there's also a Starbucks right along here as well, somewhere along here. But you can see you've got quite a few chain restaurants. So you've got Jack in the Box, you got McDonald's, Taco Bell, Denny's, Burger King. I mentioned this actually in the Fate video, that Fate has a little downtown, a meal prep place where you can buy meals for the whole week or customized meal plans, everything. Very, very healthy eating. And you come to these small towns, typically there's not a lot of healthy options if that's what you're into, but you're going to find, look at this, Burger King, Whataburger, Wingstop, Arby's, Taco Bueno, Denny's, Pizza Hut. I mean, so all of your chain. Now here, Soul Man's Barbecue, that is a good place to eat right there. That's a pretty popular barbecue spot out here in some of these smaller towns. Soul Man's Barbecue, you got Taqueria, so probably some good Mexican food. I haven't been there, but I would assume, let's see, well, it's 4 stars out of 300 reviews, so that's probably all the 300 people that live in Royse City. But actually, Royse City has a population of around 13,000, so a little bit more than that. And I'm pretty sure there is a Starbucks somewhere around, and you've got a Buc-ee's. Well, hell, I mean, if you've got a Buc-ee's, I don't think that, yeah, that is in Royse City. I mean, but if you got a Buc-ee's, then nothing else is needed, right? You have everything you need to go down right there. So look at this. You got Royse City ISD Stadium. So you got the high school right there, right by the Buc-ee's as well. But anyways, if you haven't been to a Buc-ee's, it's crazy there. I mean, it's the largest gas station, I believe, period. I don't know if there's anything bigger as far as a gas station, but it's really like a Walmart with gas. But the thing is, you know, you go to Walmart or Costco or Sam's Club, they got like 4 pumps. It's always crowded. You go to Buc-ee's, they literally have, I would probably say 100 pumps there. We actually have a video on Melissa. If you haven't checked that out, that vlog tour, we start out at the Buc-ee's there because why not? It's kind of like the main attraction in that area. So thought we would highlight that for you. But you've got, look at this, you got the golf club. I mean, Royse City is actually a little bit more to it than meets the eye. I mean, even though small town, you've got the golf course, you've got quite a lot of restaurants. I mean, you've got you come to this little downtown area, which again, we do that. We show you got Main Street Emporium, so ice cream and coffee place, Native Station, Beer Garden. We kind of start off right around in here, or no, right in between here. We start off the vlog tour is where that mural is. So Native Station Beer Garden, that looks like a super cool place. I mean, I walked in there just to kind of check it out. Tons of beers on tap. They got a great little outdoor area. Misters, if you don't know what Misters are, this is pretty popular on decks and patios and here in the Dallas area, in Texas in general, is they have fans with a little hose behind them, so it just sprays out water and the fan just like mist water everywhere, you know, just make it a little misty. So just you can feel that little light, you know, kind of like you're on the ocean, right? Getting that little light water on you. But no, it's really good. Cools you down, but it doesn't get everything wet or too crazy right there. But this is kind of like the main strip, of course, on Main Street right here, where you have everything of your little downtown area, the little historic downtown of Royse City. But you got a lot of cool stuff. You got a barber shop, you got pediatric therapeutics, you got the Taqueria, you got AB Beer and Wine, Los Pinos Mexican, Alejandro's, a lot of good Mexican restaurants over in this area, Milano's Pizza. So you've got quite a bit happening over here. You got a little historical museum. I would say Native Station Beer Garden, that's probably the newest place and the most popular. So that's just a little small chunk, not even about 2 blocks of the historic downtown area in there. And then you've got Smoke Sessions Barbecue. That's another good spot right over there. Again, I mentioned Soul Man's, so that's something to keep in mind. And of course, you have a Starbucks. So don't be too concerned. I mean, with Walmart, Buc-ee's, Starbucks, and the barbecue shops and all the Mexican restaurants, you're golden in Royse City. I mean, I don't even see why you need a reason to leave. I mean, if you're in Fate, you got a little bit less options, but now you can either head up the road to Royse City, or you can head down the road to Rockwall, depending on what you want to do. Now, Rockwall's got a great lakefront community, of course, the Harbor District. We featured that in our vlog tours of Rockwall. You should definitely check that out. But otherwise, it's quite a bit actually for just such a small area. Well, we take you in the vlog tour and show you several new construction spots around there, and that's what you're mainly going to find in Royse City. Is going to be new construction all down in this area is going to be the main part of it. There's a little bit up in here, but that's where a lot of the housing is going, right through here in this area. So again, close to the highway. If you want to be closer to the downtown historic area, you probably want to try to find something up there. But otherwise, it's quite a bit going on, and you see how there's still room to grow. A lot of this has not been fully developed out here in Royse City. And again, the migration, the movement, everything is going to be heading out east, northeast, north. I mean, You look at this, we talk about, Prosper and Salina blowing up. Salina, for example, slated for a population of 378,000, and it's only about 20,000+ right now. That's going to grow all the way up to Gunter and Sherman. TI, Texas Instruments, building a $30 billion facility up there. I mean, massive, massive, massive growth. But you can see all of this. I mean, look at all of the green space all through here. I mean, no mountains, no beaches, just got to work around a couple of lakes, no big deal, but that comes with some lakefront property. I mean, Greenville's your next biggest spot, but all of this space can be filled in with homes and people moving, and that's what you're going to see, because if people don't like, again, the prices in Rockwall, they'll move to Faith. They don't like the prices in Faith, they move to Royse City. They don't like the prices in Royse City, they'll go out to Caddo Mills. But you see, people are always willing to kind of take an extra step outside of town to reduce their cost of their home by $25,000, $50,000, $75,000. Your square footage, your price per square foot, all that tends to get better as you go a little bit further out. So if you're working from home or remotely working, or hybrid, where you only have to go to the office a couple of times a day, maybe you only have to go to the airport not so often, then Royse City is a great option. They've got everything you need there, as you can see. Something to keep in mind, and that pretty much covers what you need to know about Royse City. So let us know in the comments below if that was gave you everything you needed to know. But ultimately, just give us a call and we can discuss your options and what exactly you're looking for and what is going to fit inside your budget and your criteria. We love to have the conversations with our clients, so that way we can really find out exactly what's going to be the best fit for you. But if you like a little slower paced and a little less crowd, a little bit less traffic around there, as long as you're not commuting, then Royse City, those areas, great little options. Again, new construction, some good opportunities there on top of that. Main thing is if, whether you're moving in 9 days or 90 days, just give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email. Happy to help you make that smooth move to Dallas. And until next time, well, we hope to show you around town.